Jessica's Parkrun Heroes is brought to you by Vitality Health and Life Insurance.
I'm inspired. I feel like I ran myself. And, oh, that's enough.
Parkrun is a global phenomenon. In the UK, around 200,000 of us run every Saturday morning, helping whole communities get active and live healthier and happier lives. So Vitality, through their partnership with Parkrun UK, have explored 10 stories about ordinary parkrunners who've achieved some extraordinary things. On the face of it, this film is about how a GP practice set up its own parkrun, the first of its kind in the UK, here in my hometown of Sheffield. But the really moving story is about Jo, their receptionist. Parkrun didn't just change her life, it saved her life.
Oh, my parkrun hat. My parkrun hat. Couldn't be at a winter parkrun without my parkrun hat. I've suffered with anxiety and depression, yeah. I had got into my first serious relationship, which took a bit of a turn for the worse. Ended up being a bit of an abusive relationship. A lot of an abusive relationship. I used to get beat up. He pushed me over the edge, having my confidence stripped away from me. And the self-belief. Yeah. It takes more than bad weather to put parkrunners off. As long as it stays dry, that'll be nice. That'll mean the parkrun weather fairies have done the job for us.
There's no one here now, and then suddenly there'll be 300 people here.
I need to start doing things. So I'm gonna start doing things.
I wouldn't have said Jo wouldn't have talked to people, but she was shy. She was definitely a shy person, you know. And I think the thought of her speaking in public, for instance, probably would have horrified her.
Well, I lost my dad in 2006 after caring for my dad. I think I were a bit out of a limb. When I saw the job as a doctor's receptionist, I thought that could be something that I could do, where I could just be a smiling face behind a desk when somebody needed that.
When we sort of setting up Parkrun, we talked amongst the staff, and there was a few people who were keen, and Jo was one of our receptionists at the time, and she was really keen on the idea, but she told me she was a bit nervous about being too upfront.
When Ollie asked me to help him start Graves Parkrun, I thought maybe it were going to be a couple of Saturdays, 2 or 3 Saturdays a month.
Increasingly over time, she built confidence, and she became much more the leader of the event.
Come on, guys. Right, good morning and welcome to Parkrun, Graves Parkrun number 337. I get butterflies every week. I have to give the briefing. Still, after 7 years of giving the briefing, I get butterflies. 3, 2, 1, go!
What I've noticed in Jo is she's just, her self-assurance and self-confidence has just naturally grown. She's got this air now of composure. Jo's reputation now goes before her, really. She's Parkrun Jo. That's often how people refer to her.
Everybody gets something different. Parkrun is extremely personal to that person who's running it.
I think it's been good for me. My health conditions and stuff like that, having MS, and I do feel I've got to manage my health as much as I can.
And in a lot of ways, Jo's done more for health, you know, as much for health as the GPs have in her role in Parkrun.
This is my best certificate out of all the certificates I've ever earned. And it is in recognition of being an awesome parkrun event director.
What does that mean to you then?
Yeah, absolutely loads.
You're being very mysterious, Jo.
It's because I don't know how to put it into words and because I'm getting slightly choked up. It's lovely. Because I do parkrun without thinking about it. Keeping myself busy, having something to focus on, having something to organise. And every now and then somebody will come and give me something and it'll take me by surprise and just remind me that other people benefit from it.
The things that create really good health for people are way beyond just the normal medical stuff. And getting people to do things for themselves, things like exercise, but also, you know, sort of connecting together as a community. Parkrunners seems to have filled a need in society, really. It gives this asset to the community that just wasn't there before. You know, being a team together and looking after each other and feeling that sense of connection.
It's not about the running, it's about the experience. It's about being a part of something. It's about turning up and you're not the only one there. You get support, you get backup. I have a parkrun family, which I love to bits, and that to me is one of the most important things, and I think a lot of people get that same thing out of parkrun. I thought I was falling apart before I started parkrun. And I think parkrun helped me to pull myself back together. Definitely.
Jessica's Parkrun Heroes is brought to you by Vitality Health and Life Insurance.
Sorry, no. Forgot my trainers.